Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading. This one is all about the full moon in Aquarius that's coming up on Monday, August 19th of 2024. Now this is a timeless reading, but the energies are tied to this coming full moon. It will be a blue moon and it is a sturgeon moon. So there's a lot of really powerful energy, and I was guided to do this reading by the spirit. So that's what we're doing today. As you see before you, I have three piles of cards with three crystals, and these are going to be your psychic linking objects. So I'm just going to go through them with you quickly, and I will also insert a little video for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, group one, right here, this is going to be the mirror, and your stone is going to be green apatite. I think that's how you pronounce it. Green apatite? I think so. And group two is the offering, and your stone is yellow Jasper. And group three, you are the queen, and you are, of course, right there. And your stone is red Jasper. All right, so those are going to be the three selections. Now, I will include that video, and if you guys are drawn to more than one group, there may be more than one message here for you. Now, keep in mind, your auntie, me, Amy, I am highly medicated due to my autoimmune disease, so I may slur my words or act awkward. But that's what's going on, so just so you know, in case you're wondering. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group one, all of you that selected mirror, the mirror, and you were drawn to this green apatite stone crystal. This is going to be your reading all about this beautiful full moon that we have going on in Aquarius. And it's a blue moon, it's a sturgeon moon, so it has extremely strong and powerful energy. So I felt really guided to do this reading, and yeah, so the mirror is a very strong card, and you have the moon right here in your card. All the cards have the moon in them. So Spirit was like, that's really important that the cards have the moon in them. Okay, so Spirit guided me to each card, basically, is what I'm telling you in this particular reading. And this is a card about self-reflection, but also about not getting lost in ego. It's a card about not blocking yourself from seeing the truth of you, and also about being authentic, which is what Aquarius is about. Aquarius is about being true to who you really are, and not getting in your ego, not letting your ego get in the way here. I'm going to set your card right there with your crystal. Let's see the other cards that came out for you. We have FOMO, clear your vibes. Okay. We have 21 Sagittarius, I see. Perhaps you're a Sagittarius or another fire sign, Aries, Leo. Okay, we have 27 third house messages. Okay. We have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, feels like you have North Node activation going on. We have desire for knowledge over prejudice here. Desire for knowledge. We have the seventh power. Anger is information. I'm going to put that right here. Let's see this one. We have alchemy and transformation over dangerous writings. Okay. And this card is the Dove Spirit, Be Peace, 21. Okay, so I feel like this once in a blue moon type energy that you have going on is some transformation from, uh, first of all, there's a clearing energy, there's a letting go. Okay, so let's get into that. I'm trying to find this. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull you. Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay? Okay. All right, let's find out what you are clearing. Tell me about this clearing energy. You know, the mirror of self, the shadow work we often do really has to do with looking in the mirror of self. And often we see things we don't like within ourselves, things we want to change. And it can be very powerful, but it can also, we can get lost in the ego of self many times. That's part of shadow work, is coming to terms with ego. Ego isn't necessarily a bad thing. It helps us know who we are. You know, it helps us know we are here, we are experiencing, right? But ego unchecked is, well, it's very powerful. It's fascist. It's scary, right? So it really is, I feel this energy of balance coming into play here. Tell me about this clearing energy. We have sacrifice in reverse here. Is the whole deck, it looks like the whole deck is in reverse. Okay, sacrifice here. I am not taking reversals. I feel like we have anger. I'm being guided to this anger card, the 7th power, anger. Yeah, it feels like you've had to get really in touch with your anger, which led you to a place that was very outside your comfort zone. You had to get more in touch with your anger, and not just the anger part, but what's underneath it. What did you see underneath it? The truth of it. So I feel like you gained some deep knowledge of self because you were willing to make the sacrifice to look underneath the surface of your anger, to look deeper. Okay. And now with this full moon, this once in a lifetime not once in a lifetime, but once in a blue moon. They don't happen that often, every few years. We get a few of them every few years. It feels like the anger is being cleared. The anger is being cleared, is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, this angry energy is, it's part of like who you are. It's been, and whether you've been suppressing it or you've been having a really bad temper or had a hard time dealing with your anger, and it's been part of your personality, either to hide it or what have you, it feels like there's a lot of that clearing. Now, it may be because you've gotten to the deeper issues and now you're dealing with the emotions and the situation that was underneath all of that anger. Okay, it doesn't mean you're never going to get angry again. It just means that this level of anger you've been sitting at, you now understand that it was a surface level. It's like a scab. And now you understand that was a symptom of a deeper issue here, a deeper wound. Okay, some of you guys have really struggled with depression, which many times depression can be anger internalized and turned on yourself. And I feel like, in a visionary kind of state, like in a way. I'm seeing someone sitting at a vanity, staring at themselves. And I see the mirror of self, the image like reaching through the mirror. Um, and it's like they're wearing the mask of sadness. They're wearing the mask of anger. They're wearing the mask of happiness. Many of you may have had to like mask many of your emotions. And I feel like that layer of masking is being cleared. Um, with the Sagittarius energy here with IC, I feel like you're going to be seeing more of your authentic energy. You're more of your authentic self. You're going to be seeing your authentic self in this mirror. And with that, you're going to become a more steady, stable frequency of your most authentic self. And I feel like it's going to be weird for you guys. We have the Knight of Torches. Let's see, we have 5 of books, knowledge, the 9 of books, and the 10 of pentacles. Oh, and the 6 of pentacles here. Okay, let me move these around a bit. We have knowledge here a couple of times. I feel like part of what's happening is you're gaining such incredible insights in your into your own journey, into your own behavior. And I feel like you're receiving a lot of outside input that's going to validate this. And I feel like the knowledge you're receiving makes you uncomfortable. The validation makes you uncomfortable because everything weirdly becomes very real through this portal of this blue moon. Okay, once in a blue moon. So I feel like there may be some very strange kind of things that manifest that validate your alchemy and transformation that you're going through. Okay. And I feel like you're reaching a place where even though it will be strange, there will be a peace here. There's a level of peace coming in. There's a level of stability with the 10 of Pentacles. There's a level of healing. Okay. And we have the 9 of books here. And, you know, in this card in particular, I feel the heavy weight. Look at all these books stacked over this person. Like there has been a heavy weight on your shoulders, and it feels like it's this anger. Now, for some of you, the anger was sorrow, internalized. For some of you guys, it is some kind of trauma that's been turned on self here. Like your experience was internalized, and you began to keep yourself kind of oppressed. Whatever this knowledge and awareness you come to, it's as if the masks that you've been carrying and putting on for other people are removed. And not only are you removed for other people, but they're removed within yourself. And you are going to see how you have masked yourself to yourself. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but sometimes we have been living a life for so long that we hide things from ourselves. We hide them behind masks and layers. And I feel like there's deep truths coming forward for group 1 through this mirror. It's a mirror of transformation. And we have the 10 of Pentacles here. It's a brilliant outcome. It's a beautiful outcome. It's healing, it's stable, but it's also long fought for. There was sacrifice. This is true sacrifice. And I feel like, I don't I don't feel like, oh, the blue moon, it just, this full moon in Aquarius just brings in all this yummy, yummy, yummy. No, there's still work to do here. Five of books, nine of books. There's still much to endure. There's still learning to be done. But it feels like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. It feels like there's a clarity of a knowledge of self that allows you to utilize this energy of this full moon to cleanse and clear a lot of the hostility, the anger, the frustration, allow it to go. You can even step it up a notch and do it with your generations, do it generationally. And you will find that your mind, your mental space, there's a peace there that settles, a clarity that settles. And you're able to see now the levels of sacrifice, the levels of giving that you've done to get where you are. You're able to see more of your truth, more of your authenticity, and you're able to honor that with the Knight of Torches. You're able to carry your knowledge forward towards this Ten of Pentacles. You have a lantern here and your scrolls, and you're heading towards your Ten of Pentacles. You're heading towards your legacy. You're heading towards your money, your foundations, your family, your generations. Some of you guys may be writers, by the way. This energy is big, okay? But it really is big because, and I feel like the size of it really is reflective of where and what you're transforming, how deep you are going or how deep you've gone. And this stone, this green stone here, many times it can be used to help healing of your heart chakra. And some of this anger, well, a lot of this anger is tied to like deep wells of emotion, of not feeling okay or good enough, or worthy in some way. And it's as if when we take off the masks that are put upon us by society and other people, and we stop putting on the masks and performing for ourselves, we begin to see our worth. We begin to see our humanity. We begin to treat ourselves like a human being instead of a robot, expecting ourselves to perform in front of everyone. And I feel that surrender here, that letting go of the need to kind of like act on everyone else's behalf and their best interests and leaving your interests behind. It's a shifting to saying, you know what, my needs matter. I matter. What I want matters. And I deserve good things. I've done a lot of sacrificing. I've done a lot of healing. I know myself more than I ever have. And you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to go forth and I'm going to go as I'm guided. I feel like you're going to have the clarity and peace about what your next steps are. I think there's a lot of clarity coming through the full moon for you. A lot of purging, a lot of clarity, and you're going to have some messages from spirit and validation on what your next steps are. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I received. That's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that selected the yellow Jasper and or you were drawn to the offering. This is going to be your reading all about the messages that Spirit has for you surrounding this upcoming full moon in Aquarius. It is a blue moon and it is the sturgeon moon. So it's a very powerful moon as well. So this card really is about giving. It's about loss. It's about you offering something up. And the yellow jasper is about perseverance. It's about, it's a crystal that boosts confidence. And, if you have a low self esteem, it can help with that as well. And it is about handling, it can help you handle like crises and things like that. It's a really beautiful and lovely crystal. And it's one of my favorites. So I love this crystal. It's got a lovely kind of energy to it. And yeah, so let's get into your reading. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? So let's get into your cards. We have Infinity, Preserve Your Power. Okay. All right, we'll put that right there, okay? We have the seventh house, Partners, okay? Let's see. We have a win-win outcome. It's forecast. A full moon in Libra. Okay. Interesting. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. All right. We have Turkey spirit. Give gratitude and grace. Okay. Let's see. We have relationship strife. Desire to know. All right, I'm going to put that there. It's kind of, see here. I really sometimes like to touch my cards a lot, I guess, kind of feel the energy out as well. We have universal medicine over false promises. Okay, healing energy coming forward. We have the eye of the heart. We contain treasure. For where there is noose is where For where the noose is, there is the treasure. Okay? And then we have chameleon spirit, act as if. Okay, so I just want to say there seems to be a focus on partners here, like relationships. We have Libra, the house of partners here. So relationships seem to be kind of a focus of group 2, and relationship strife. So problems around different kinds of relationships, and the amount of sacrifice or offerings that you have given. And it feels like there may be some energy here of overgiving or over sacrificing of self, of giving your power away to a situation, a relationship, okay? And, it's interesting because I don't necessarily feel like all of you are in like a toxic relationship or a bad relationship or anything like that. I just feel like this is an awareness of how much of yourself you put into other people in general, be it romantic, be it family, be it friends, just how much of yourself you're giving to other people, you're offering to other people, and how much energy you get in return. Because I think the reality of that for many of you is kind of alarming. It's for some of you, it is a little shocking. Some of you guys are in relationships where you're like, huh, You're becoming aware, like through this moon, as it cleanses away some of the, it's Aquarius. So, a lot of anything that isn't authentic or doesn't ring true is going to be revealed. In group two, you have this relationship energy around you. Okay. And I feel like once in a blue moon, we get to see the truth of our relationships, and the ones that don't work, they're going to fall away. Okay. And the ones that do work will grow stronger, and we will have more roots put into those. And because there's healing here. There's a healing energy with universal medicine. There's a healing energy coming around group two, and it's around relationships. If you're in a really good relationship, you're going to know through the energy of this blue moon group two. And the thing is that some people may fear this energy. Like some people may fear kind of knowing the truth about a relationship, be it romantic or whatever, a friendship even, because deep down you already know. You already know the truth. Okay. For some of you, like this is just you becoming aware that, hey, you don't need to volunteer all your time all the time. You need to take some of that energy and put it into relationships, like your partner or your kids or yourself. Hey, yourself needs stuff too, and I do feel like for some of you, there may be loss here. You may find that, what, that relationship doesn't serve me. It doesn't heal me. It doesn't encourage me. It limits me. Or perhaps you're always feeling like you're in a relationship where there is toxic energy. Perhaps you feel like you're not taken seriously, you're not being heard, your needs aren't being met, and you're giving, giving, giving. This is the moon that will be like, the full moon that will be like, hey, it's time for you to get real about the situation. It's time for you to get real. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been very grateful for your relationships. I feel this Libra energy of like needing or wanting relationships, needing or wanting people in your life, but having a hard time really connecting deeply, or having a hard time having people in your life, having strife in your relationships, because some of you guys are just, you're giving too much of yourself, and it's not allowing people to really know you, because they see you as someone who just, you're giving, 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 and it puts off a certain air to some people, right? And they don't really know you, right? So you have to pull back. Here's what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, it's very symbolic. Pull back on the taking the cookies to work, and invite whoever you're trying to bring the cookies to at work or whatever, invite them over, to go to lunch on a Saturday, if you want to foster a real relationship outside of work. That kind of thing. Does that make sense? Like, instead of putting big energy, like making a batch of cookies and put it in a box and taking it to work and trying to send like a subconscious kind of message like, I like you, can we be friends? Instead, this Aquarius moon is saying, full moon is saying, stop that shit. Okay, you want to be friends with this person, you like this person, y'all can talk and all that stuff, then say, hey, let's go antiquing, or hey, let's go hang out, and go to, go out to eat or go get coffee or whatever. Or maybe they have the same hobby as you, or whatever it is. In your romantic relationships, it feels like there will be this energy of, if it's fake, you're gonna know. if someone is not really, if the words they say are not true to what the emotion is, you're going to know. Okay, you're going to know. Um, if that person isn't really down for you, you're going to know. Um, you're going to be dead on. Okay. If people don't return energy for energy, you're going to know. It just, because spirit, your guides, ancestors, they want you to get your close relationships right. They want you to get them right. They want you, and I mean right, not necessarily in perfection, but right as in emotionally clear. Um, knowing what you have, knowing who you can depend on, okay? Being very clear about that, okay? And, I feel like a lot of you have been trying to act as if things are okay, act as if, you know, you have good friends or good family. And the truth is, a lot of you may not. You may not have fulfilling relationships. You may not have fulfilling, friends and things. And the Aquarius full moon says it's time. It's time for you to acknowledge that, so we can actually work on it. Being in denial doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your growth, and it doesn't serve you where you are right now. We have the King of Coins here. Tell me about this King of Coins. So the King of Coins is a healing king. We have healing energy here. The King of Coins is also a successful king, okay? And I want to say the King of Coins can also be the life of the party. Look at that. Yeah, the King of Coins can be fun. The Pentacles energy, a lot of healing energy. A lot of fun energy coming in your relationships. The Two of Cups here. Tell me more about this. Adjustments are required. I feel like some of you guys are just needing more emotional depth. To get the emotional depth, you got to go there. Whatever you're needing in a relationship, you got to be willing to be the one to do that too. You just can't expect someone to be like, oh, I need these things, and they just know you need them. Are you an air sign? They just know you need them, and then it's just there. You have to communicate your emotions, okay, to the other person, be it friends, be it romantic, be it platonic, be it family. People do not read your mind, okay? You may be someone who has given your power away to different relationships, and it's time to call back that power. You are more powerful than you think, okay? And you have more input into your relationships than what you think. I think some of you may feel like, I'm lucky to be loved, or I'm lucky to have these people, or there's a loneliness here with this group, like being in a room full of people, or having a big family, or being in a relationship and still feeling alone. And some of that could be coming from the inability to kind of open up. Okay. And this Aquarius moon is going to bring that in, going to bring in opportunities to help you open up, to help you. You may be drawn to group one, okay? Because once you see the truth, and some of you guys are going to see good things. You're going to see people around you who are your people, who are down for you, who love and care for you, okay? They're your people, and they are there for you. I don't know why my camera keeps zooming in and out. Anyway, that's part of what's revealed by this energy, is you get to see the once in a blue moon, once in a lifetime relationships that you have. Now, I will say, let's pull that card, Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. I will tell you, some of you guys who see the truth in some relationships and they fall away, I feel like there is an energy moving towards you, okay? And it may be that in their life, they're kind of going through this too. And I feel that movement forward. It's not perfect, y'all. It's not perfect. There are burdens here. There is judgment on this. There is, you know, there's some karma being worked out in all of these situations, and I feel like for some of you, there may be some karma being worked out with the people around you who you're like, oh wow, this isn't working for me, and you may have to let go of some relationships here. And I feel the energy turning with you guys through this moon, like the energy around relationships just shifting. It's as if, you know, no matter how it turns out for you, no matter what you see, no matter what's revealed, it's going to be okay. It's a good situation, because those of you who see the truth, there is another energy coming in. Tell me about this other energy. It's someone who's going to see eye to eye with you. No reversals. We have the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay. I feel the resistance. Some of you guys resist happiness. Like you're going to resist. You're resisting, the happy moments with this person. Resisting love. Resisting going deep with someone. And I feel a resistance to a new person, resisting going deep. Tell me more about this energy. I get this energy of also not giving up on my happiness, not giving up on my happy moments. I feel like a lot of you, after a time of really struggling, you're going to find yourself in a very happy moment with somebody, possibly somebody new, possibly the person you're with. It's just different for different people. No matter how you go, though, the outcome is good. The energy's blooming is good. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here, and there will be reflection. There will be energies to reflect on. And you're going to see that in all these relationships, okay, where you have been giving so much of yourself, that the whole time you have been the treasure. You have been the treasured thing, okay? And you're going to see your value. Now, that may be another person seeing your value too around you, and you becoming aware, or someone new seeing your value too. But it's going to be validated. Okay, you're going to have validations of this kind of switch, a perspective in your life. And you're going to have people, maybe not just one person, but, because the Four of Wands is often about like a group, a party, something. You may have several people who celebrate you, who celebrate what a treasure you are. There may be some celebration brewing around you. You may be having a birthday party or something like that, but there's definitely energy about people or someone celebrating you. And, that might be difficult for you. It may be something you're not used to. And that's okay for you not to be used to it. It's okay. All right. Change is often uncomfortable, but necessary. All right. So I feel a lot of really powerful clarity about relationships for you, group 2. All right. Okay, that's what I received. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the Queen. This is going to be your reading all about this Aquarius full moon, and it's a blue moon. It is the sturgeon moon, and I was guided to do this reading about it. And you chose the Jasper, red Jasper, and the Queen here. This is a very powerful energy. Red Jasper is a protective stone. It's good at handling stress as well, and it's an empowering stone. Okay. It can be called like the supreme nurturer, is what the Google says. I don't know if I've ever heard it called that before, but it says it sustains and supports through times of stress and brings tranquility. But it's a beautiful stone, a very powerful stone, and it was used in Egypt. Okay, and then we have the Queen here, the Queen card, which is really about an expression of power and a level of deep trust, and settling into a deep trust. And it feels like a trust with the universe, with your path, is what is coming through this moon. Okay, so let's get into these cards here. We have protection. Jasper is about protection. So you're very protected for what's coming for you. You're very protected. We have the first power. Darkness makes vision possible. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. That came out in a reading I did. We have Christ. Love knows only mercy. Lovely energy. We have longevity. Longevity. My tongue's heavy. We have making mistakes over transformation. A new start is coming. Ooh, that's beautiful. New moon. Okay. Put that there. We have solar eclipse, revolution 44. And we have strength. Nurture your diverse talents. Okay, so I feel like this full moon is part of a transformation you've been going through for a while. And I really think this particular moon is aligned with your northern node, your higher self, with this Christ energy. It feels like you have really been reflecting on mistakes. And not so much to beat yourself up, but to learn from them and grow from them. I think that you have been working on aligning more with your talents and abilities here. And really digging more deeply into that. Being willing to see yourself more as someone who is gifted and talented. And I keep being pulled to this longevity card, longevity over catastrophe and haste. It feels like you guys have gotten control of your chaos to a degree, or at least the chaos isn't affecting you like it did. A queen rules her kingdom. Isn't that right? And it feels like that's what's happening here. You've taken rulership. You've taken ownership of your shit. Okay? It's powerful. And I feel like through this blue moon, this once in a blue moon, it's like you are sat on your throne. You're given your crown. You're given your scepter, is what I'm hearing, because of your willingness to take responsibility for your mistakes, your willingness to see your mistakes. There is progression here, and you get a new start. There's a new start coming. Because you have this revolutionary energy, this Christ energy around you, okay? And it's because darkness makes your vision possible. Darkness made your light possible. You are the light. And I'm getting like my crown is opening up. And tell me about this new start. We want to know about the new start. I feel like your psychic vision is really opening up. Like your interactions with the universe are going to become very like interactive in a new way. It's as if you're daily like engaging the spirit of the universe. It's very powerful. We have not taking reversals. We have the Knight of Swords here. We have the is this the Three of Swords? No. How many? The Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands here. So it feels like you came from a place where you didn't really see a way out. Some of you may be feeling this now. Like, you may still be working through this and feeling like, I don't see my way to this, Amy. Okay. Some of you guys are further and, you do see it. But I feel like you had to kind of like overcome a lot of fear here with this Eight of Swords. The fear of seeing something that was really true. Something painful, maybe many painful things, many painful realities revealed to my group 3. And this fundamentally changed you. It changed your frequency. It changed you as a human being, seeing this truth. And I think with the Knight of Swords here, I feel this energy with this Knight of Swords of really getting active, really deciding that I see the truth. I see the truth, and no longer am I going to hold myself back. No longer am I going to be the one that holds myself back from things. I see my value. I see my worth. I am the queen. I am the queen of my kingdom, and I am going to go forth. It's like you gave yourself a cup. You gave yourself a cup. You gave yourself permission to dream again, some of you. And it feels like there's more inspired action, more passion, more vitality. No reversals. We have the Star. And we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Y'all, that just came out of the deck. Hey, you guys, it just came out of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles and the Star. You gave yourself permission to dream again. And this moon is a portal for you. And you are letting go of a lot of fear, of leftover fear, of leftover baggage. It's like you're surrendering a lot of fear, a lot of aggressive actions, a lot of self-sabotage that kept you from fully expressing your queendom, your royalness, your kingdom, your king self, your royal self. And it's as if the universe is going to put a spotlight on you and you're going to shine. And you're moving towards this place where there's deep wells of abundance. And not just abundance, but like familiar spirits, familiar people, people who like you, people who want to be around you, people whose frequency is similar to you. Where your mistakes, you will gain the wisdom from those experiences. You will be able to look back and see why those happened. You will understand what you learned here. You are going to see your true talents, okay? You're going to see your true abilities come out and shine. This is revolution of your life. I feel like you're aligning with your life purpose if you're not already aligned. Those of you guys who are aligned with your life purpose, I hate that label. I hate labels, but I feel like this is a direct alignment of life purpose. This is a direct alignment of higher self. And this is you getting into a place where you're comfortable with trusting your journey. No longer forcing. A queen doesn't force. Queens don't force, they allow. And it's like you saying to the universe, I hear your symphony, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy it. And we'll see what happens. It's like allowing things to unfold for you in a majestic way and expecting the majesty. Um, it feels very powerful. It feels very inspired. Okay, so if you guys don't have like something you're working on, a dream or something like that, I feel like through this moon, you're going to be more focused on whatever that is, whatever it is you want to do, whatever is your goal, your dream, your focus. I feel like there's a lot of clearing of clutter around that. For others, like this is the next level. This is you going to the next level of this manifestation. Okay. And I do know, and I do feel the fear here. No matter how elevated you might be, you're stepping into royalty. And for some of you, like it feels like a big step, right? And the truth is, you're the star. You're more than royal. You're the star. And the success that's coming, this 10 of Pentacles, you are going to know that you're worthy of this. And it's more than just money or resources. This is like abundance of happiness and people and connections and feeling good about what you're doing and feeling good about yourself. A queen feels good about herself. A queen feels good in her skin. She can make good decisions about where she puts her attention and time. She feels good and she rules in balance of what's best for her people. I don't feel like you're an out of balance queen that's seeking total power at all costs. I feel like you're a queen who knows who they are and knows the importance of leading her people in a balanced way. These ethics that you have allow you to shine. It allows your gifts and abilities to shine. You guys are very gifted, group 3. You're very, very gifted. And perhaps you haven't been told that before. Perhaps you've been doing something super secret that nobody knows and you've never been told that. But the gift is here. Like you can feel the gift. It's here. And I'm encouraged to tell you to nurture that. Strengthen it. Get your skill set up. Get your focus on what's important, okay? And your dreams matter. Your dreams matter. You are the star here. And you're coming into a time where, there's a cup of fulfillment and it feels like it has 10 pentacles in it, okay? And for some of you, that's going to feel overwhelming. I'm seeing like a check from the universe. Did you write yourself a check from the universe? Okay, some of you guys have a check coming from the universe. Okay? You may have given up on that check. You may have been like, it's okay. The universe doesn't forget. All right? The universe hasn't forgotten. Your God forms, your guides, your spirits, your magic, your spell crafting, whatever it is, they haven't forgotten. Okay? Nobody's forgotten. It's still out there. Okay, we're not taking any reversals. Okay, we have the World. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Wands. You are moving to a happy new chapter. Okay? You have sowed the seeds of this. This is for you. And you are worthy of what's coming. And it feels happy. It feels enlightened. It feels like you're coming into a place of strength because you know your worth and you know your talent and you're able to express it. You're able to feel fulfilled and happy and aligned. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to wake up, the morning of the of the full moon and be like, ah, there's my 10 of Pentacles. It's all there. No, it's a process. It's the energy gathering around you. How it may play out for you, and I've been getting this a lot lately, is that things just start kind of working out for you. You have some luck. All of a sudden you receive an offer, or all of a sudden, that car repair doesn't need to happen, or all of a sudden that bill that you thought you had, it got paid, or they made a mistake. It's just things like that slowly build momentum. And what really you need to remember is to be grateful for that. Be grateful. It's so powerful. When you start to see things unfold, pay attention, okay? Because they're for you and they are signs. The universe is showing you, yes, we're interacting with you. Yes, this is happening. Yes, 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 yes. And the more you lean into that and you don't say, oh, that's a coincidence, lean into the wonder, lean into the magic, because when you acknowledge the magic is magicking, it'll magicking more. Okay? When you acknowledge the manifestations of the universe and the universe talking to you, it will talk to you more. That's kind of how it works. But it's important to stay grounded. Okay? To not get overly flighty. I say that as an air sign, okay? To not get too ungrounded. It's important to stay grounded in this kind of situation, because I feel a lot of positive energy, and I feel like you're someone who may get overwhelmed by this. And sometimes when we get overwhelmed, we disconnect, and it's important you stay connected, because this is happening for you. You are the queen. And one of the major things that your guides, the ancestors, angels want you to know is throughout this whole process, you are connected. Go get your red jasper. Okay, if you don't have any red jasper, buy you some. It's not that expensive. Okay, and keep it on you. Work with it, because there's a need here to relax into this and trust. Trust the process, okay? When something happens, don't immediately react. Just allow it. Allow it to manifest. Allow it to happen. And take a deep breath and know that good things are coming your way. Really good things are coming your way, Group 3, all right? And that's what I'm feeling through this Aquarius full moon for you. I feel like there's a lot of the removal of fear, clearing it out, allowing for a whole new level up situation, moving into your queen or king or royal status and getting used to it. Get used to it, honey, because it's for you. All right. All right, Group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.